Paul spent his time and taught me how to write a television show. He taught me how to time a television show. He taught me half a second out, half a second in for commercial. Danny Davis and Paul let me sit in the control room with them and learn how to edit a television show Wednesday night. This is when I started drinking coffee. I developed insomnia. That is not a joke. That is real life. I figured I had 6 months. I was going to learn as much as I possibly could. When I was back on the Indies, I was going to apply that. I slipped through the cracks. Paul Heyman got me in and got me on television. Somehow with CM Punk. I figured I was going to be an astronaut or a farmer or something. But to me, that meant it's not that Vince didn't care. It's just that he didn't care enough about me or ECW that I was able to slip under the radar as CM Punk. I was CM Punk 15 years old wrestling in the backyard. I had no business being on WWE television with these giants and these legends wrestling as CM Punk, but I did. And JBL, I don't know, they put the title on me. I won Money in the Bank. I was in the right place at the right time. And, you know, this guy who, let's be honest, people would tell horror stories about, okay? He's the only, I remember having a match with Batista and you, and I'm the little guy, I'm taking bumps, and I'm supposed to be a babyface, and I'm supposed to be the champion, but it was, you know, I'm getting shit kicked out of me, I'm getting powerbombed, you're Larry, you know, like, it was the job, and I remember laying there, and they kind of threw the title on me, this is the main event. It just wasn't working. There's two household name superstars and a new guy who probably didn't deserve the gold at the time. And I was laying there thinking, well, this sucks for me, but like, I mean, I understand the position I'm in. So, you know, I don't know, back to the drawing board. And you marched back to the ring, unannounced, didn't tell anybody he was doing this, didn't tell me. You got in the ring, you picked me up, and I was like, oh, he's just gonna clothesline me again. And you shot me off the ropes and you said, got one GTS. And I was just like, first guy to do it for me. Thank you. Like Guerrero Rey, Harley Race, like Tracy, Smothers, like all these other people that I watched on television that I wanted to emulate. This is somebody who I thought never in a million years would like me. For some reason he did. I don't know. I don't know if at some point along the way I gained your respect. I gained Taker's respect. That is the point of all this, because none of this is about me. This is about the people who came before me. And I miss a lot of them. I miss Eddie. I miss Chris Candido. I miss Tracy Smothers. I miss Harley Race. I miss Terry Funk. But it makes me appreciate the ones that we still have, that I can still text every day. I can still text Jerry Briscoe. I can still text Bret Hart. And I can still see all of you. And if it wasn't for all of you, and I mean that, everybody, because that's the other big thing is, I'm appreciative of every promoter who's ever paid me or not paid me. Because it's been a lesson, you know? None of us are anything if it wasn't for the fans. Now, we're not egomaniacs and talk shit about but the fact is that the seats are empty. There is no us. Now I know throughout my career, probably rubbed some people the wrong way. Some people like me, some don't. What I always had was the backing of legends. Teal, your father, who's my hero. Roddy Piper. Roddy Piper's the reason I'm a wrestler today. And I remember the last time I saw him and he told me he was proud of me. So when people tell me that they don't like me or the internet's mad at me, I just kind of chuckle because Roddy Piper liked me. Dusty Rhodes loved me. I had the respect and the backing of Harley Race before I went to the WWE. And to me, that means more than all the money in the world. But because these legends put their stamp on me before anybody even knew who I was, it gave me the confidence and it gave me the ability to succeed in a place where I don't think I ever fit in. And I've always struggled with a little bit of imposter syndrome. You know, it's a strange business. You're supposed to just talk shit. You're supposed to tell everybody that you're the best. Everybody compares numbers. I drew this number. I made this much money. I won this title. I did this. I did that. Just completely lost my train of thought. It's like one day I just woke up and I was an old timer and I was in the Cauliflower Alley Club. One of the story is what means the most to me now is sharing a locker room and have those kids come up to me and they tell me, and I get emotional when they tell me, man, I saw you sitting cross-legged on a stage in Las Vegas and that brought me back to wrestling. Or I see a kid come up to me and they show me a tattoo that says straight edge and they say, I've never done drugs, smoked, drank because of you. And to me, just like the stamp of legends, that means so much to me. And if there was a reason I'm still doing this, it's that. When people come up to you and they say, you saved my life, it sounds a little far-fetched. But goddamn it, I understand. And I take that responsibility to heart. And that means a lot to me because I was touched through pro wrestling by legends like Roddy Piper and Terry Funk and Harley Race. To know that I inspired even just one kid to do something positive or to get into this business and to respect this business, that means the world to me. So this award means the world to me. I'm sorry for wasting so much of your time. One more Harley Race story, because this one's good. I think you're really going to like this one. Is it okay if I tell this? Yeah! You could have said no. You really do like me. God bless you. Thank you. Yeah. I may have been in Madison Square Garden against this guy. And I was terrified. I was like, he's going to kill me. This guy hates me. He's going to make me drink a beer. I don't know what. And right before the match, he walks into the locker room and just looks at me dead in the eye, shakes my hand, and goes, Madison Square Garden, it's home for 20,000 people. Nobody gets to do this. Congratulations. Enjoy yourself. Have fun. And I was just like, oh man, I don't think I can tell anybody that story. He's really kind of a nice guy. He's going to ruin his whole gimmick. I'm on a show, we're in Eldon, we're in Mazurki, which is the bar that's directly across from Harley Race's school. How do you know what I'm talking about? No? Did you go to bed? No, you're still there. Okay, good. So, Harley buys shots for everybody. Now, we just got done working the show, we're sitting there, and the waitress comes by and she puts a shot in front of everybody, and then, here's me, she puts a shot in front of me. And everyone looks at me and I go, and she goes, Harley Race bought those shots, honey, you better drink it. I said, I don't drink. And she said, Harley Race bought those shots, honey, you better drink it. Coco, I said, I don't drink. And she said, Harley Race bought those shots, honey. You better. I thought she was going to beat me up. She got in my face. And I was just like, I don't drink. So now everyone's giving me shit. It's 8th grade all over again. Just drink it. It's only one shot. Just drink it. I'm like, I don't drink. I look over at Harley. Harley's looking at me. He's holding a shot glass. And I'm just like, no, I guess it's been a good run. I'll never work in the business again. I don't drink. And everyone did the shot. And mine's still sitting there. I think Ace probably took the bullet for me and drank it. And I was just sitting there and I felt, I don't know, I felt this, it just felt weird. So I was like, let's just make it weird. And I get up and I go to the bartender and I go, do you guys have milk? And she's like, hang on. She opens the fridge and she goes, who knew? We have milk. And I looked, I counted, and I was like, I need 17 shots of milk. Now, I am not a suicidal person, but I was flirting with it right here. So we get 17 shots of milk, and just like before, a little deja vu, the same waitress plunks down a shot in front of everybody, but this time last is Harley. Plunks a shot of milk right in front of Harley Race, and I'm sitting behind him and I'm looking at him, and he does this. Is that milk? And I'm holding the shot glass, and I went, yes, boss. And everyone waits, and nobody's touching the shot glass. And Harley Race picks up his shot glass, and he raises it to me, and then everyone else follows suit, down to the shot of milk, slams it in front of him, and he didn't beat me up. And I figured at that point, if Harley Race accepted the punk rock kid from Chicago who wore basketball shorts and Doc Martens and had no business knowing or wrestling for Harley Race, that I was going to be okay. Everything else has been gravy since then. I have dreamed bigger and done things 15-year-old me never would have believed. And I've failed huge. But I think I've succeeded even bigger because I've learned from all those failures, and it has been my pleasure and my honor. And if I have made you happy in a wrestling ring, if I have made you mad in a wrestling ring, that's even better.
Yeah.
It's been my pleasure. Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much.
What an amazing night, amazing stories, amazing honorees and presenters.